Yeah, right then. Well, we're on FS19 Ravenport. As you can see, we've been harvesting some sugar beet. Yeah, it's full. 45,000 litres of sugar beet in this T440. Yeah, so we're going to show you how to change that. I don't like this, it's full. I don't want it to be full. I want it to be half full. We're going to show you how to go into the game files and edit this capacity. A lot of people ask how to do it. There's a few warnings with this to start off with. Obviously, if you double the capacity of this harvester, you double its weight, which when it's full, it's going to weigh twice as much. That's obviously going to have an effect on your in-game physics. Its grip for a kickoff going uphill. If you go too crazy, you'll find you'll get to a hill and you'll just start wheel spinning. In 17, I've took 20,000 litre containers and trailers and made them into 200,000 litre trailers, and the track can't pull it up a hill, can't move it because it's just too much. So you can do this. There is no limit, but you can, there's no limit to what number you put in, but there's an effect in the game as far as the physics are concerned. So yeah, if you change that crazy number, you're going to struggle to drive around. Your brakes ain't going to be so good because it can't stop. It's going to struggle to accelerate. So crazy sort of things are happening, yeah. This one is an in-game one. This is the standard one. The other one we've got over there is a mod. That's the T430. Slightly smaller capacity, but I just wanted to show there's two different aspects to this. They both work in the same way, but they're located in a different place on your hard drive, so you've got to find a different place. But I want to show you both, so I've done a bit of harvesting. They're both full. Where is he? Yeah, this one. This is the smaller one. That's 30,000 litres. This one, the bigger one, 45,000 litres. And they're both full. You can see that. Yeah, the other warning with this, if you're doing a multiplayer, if you edit the in-game ones, it will crash your multiplayer game. I think if you're on a dedicated server, it definitely won't work. If you're running a private server on your own PC while you're playing the game, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so long as the other person has exactly the same edit, then you will be fine. But as far as mod ones are concerned, if you edit a mod like this, so long as you've all got the same edit of that mod, obviously if you're running a dedicated server, you've already uploaded your mods to the server. So long as the server has the same edit and all the players have exactly the same edit, then you'll all be able to play fine. The difficulty arises is when player number one decides he's going to go off and play on a different server, and they're on the standard edit of the same mod, and then it gets confusing. So if you're going to do this, it's really a lot simpler and a lot better if you just stick to single player. Probably in a later video I might show you how to edit the mods. I changed one and called it XL, extra large, and made it into a completely new mod, so it was a separate mod. Exactly the same, duplicated the copy, just changed the name and changed the capacity. So it showed up as two separate mods. One was called, it was the big Argo Wagon mother bin thing. Changed the capacity of that at one point, and I made two. So I had a standard capacity and an XL version. Just wanted it to store something in and didn't want to move it, so it didn't really matter. I was just using it as a silo basically. Because I didn't need to move it, it didn't matter. I just made it a crazy amount. But yeah, so we've got two here. Like I say, warnings of multiplayer. Do not really want to be doing this with multiplayer, it can get confusing. Edit a mod, all you have the same mod, that's fine. It'll work. In game, I would tend to leave them alone unless you're doing single player. Yeah, so we're going to quit out of this. You can see, oops, go on. You can see we're full. I've already saved it, but we'll save it again. And I'm going to show you. In a minute, it's going to come back. There we go. I've filled them up so you can see. In a minute, they're going to be half full. Quit out of there. We're going to find our mods folder, which once your standard mods folder is in documents. I've downloaded from Steam, but I think they're all the same. It's my documents, my games, FS19 mods. I've only got one in here that I was using as an example for a different video earlier. I've actually relocated my whole mods folder just to D and then FS19 mods. Now, we're going to find the harvester that we were looking at. Where are you? There it is. Now in this one, sometimes it's in here straight away, but in this one it's in another folder. But you're looking, there'll be two files. Both usually the name of the harvester or whatever it is you're running. Trailer, this will work with trailers, tankers, anything that's got a capacity to it of any description really. You can do it with placeable stores, although I think they're slightly different in the wording they use. But yeah, you'll have two files wherever you're looking. Once you're in your folder, it might be straight in here, might be in a subfolder, but you'll have two files exactly the same. If you look at the file endings, one will be i3D, one will be XML file. We're using Notepad++, which is a bit easier. You can download that, it's completely free. If it's in Notepad, this would all just be lines and lines of stuff. It wouldn't be laid out nicely like this. And what we're going to do, we'll search for the word fill. Now, there's going to be loads of these. Fill usage, this is to do with your usage, of how fast your diesel goes down. There's going to be a fair few of them. Brake compressor, that's when you hear the air brake filling up. It's all to do with that. Now this is this area we're looking at. Fill units, we're getting there. Look, there's dozens of these. We could scroll through these. Fill unit, fill sound. Now, fill unit. This is the one we are really interested in. It's usually in litres short with this $sign and that. Sugar beet, doesn't matter what it says there, depending on if it's a normal trailer, it'll be a normal tipper trailer, it'll probably say bulk there. It could have a great big long list of all the different crops there. Depends on what machine it is, what it's for, and what it's that states what it's allowed to carry. In this case, it is only sugar beet because it's a sugar beet harvester. Now this is capacity, like we said, 30,000, but there's a problem. Okay,